What is going on, everyone? Badger here. Should like and sub, and let's get into this. I mean, obviously, when it comes to remakes, retellings of stories, censorship and the ruination of the game is the first and foremost concern. We're seeing this with the Dead Rising remakes, all the remakes, really. And so it would be not surprising if Lollipop Chainsaw went along with that, but it seems like they, unlike others, are well aware of the actual depressing nature of the changing and retroactive changing of these games. And so far, Lollipop Chainsaw had committed to not, I still think they are that way, committed to not censoring or changing anything. And well, this all comes down to the booba physics. And while it might appear as a possible censorship, we'll see it might also just be because of a change in game engine. So despite accusations to the contrary, Lollipop Chainsaw RePOP director Yoshimi Yasuda has assured players that the recently released remake is 100% uncensored. So, case the claim that Yasuda and the devs at Drogami Games are had gone back. The claim is that they had gone back on their promise and that the game was going to be altered. Of course, this is first raised by Manga Lawyer, who shout out, normally is on point, September 11th, alleging that the protagonist Juliet's original generous jiggle physics or jizzle physics, depending on where you heard this on, were missing from RePOP. The jiggle physics only work during combat and running in the new uncensored version. He told his followers it's unclear if the developers deemed them unrealistic or inappropriate. Other scenes have slight changes, and so to do that, we actually have to here. This is he showed a picture. It says in a follow-up tweet, Manga Lawyer shared a full comparison of Lollipop Chainsaw RePOP censorship versus the original, which notably does in fact show that Juliet's chest in RePOP is less bouncy than before, I'll bet. Only slightly. So let us see for ourselves. Here it is. The first one is from the original game, which I actually think looks better than the remake version. But okay, the boobs are a movement of their free will. Obviously, boobies don't do this. At least they have like maybe symbiote boobs. They're just moving on their own. But yeah, so just standing still. They got a little bit of a shake to them. And then this is the remake. Remake or original, and then the remake. I mean, yeah, right. Okay, we get the idea. So a slight change, a slight less a jiggle, in light of the fact that the game was uncensored in every other regard, and even the seashell bikini skin and an achievement for peeping up Julia's skirt being left untouched. All of that pushes back against Mangalori's theory here, or Mangalori's theory of deliberate censorship, and instead chalking it up to the translation from Unreal Engine 3 to Unreal Engine 5. So here is the full response. We've received feedback from players that pricing in different regions of the world has not been thoroughly researched. We agree with the players and we'll adjust the prices as soon as possible. We will announce the change. So they're about pricing in different economies. So they're going to fix that. Next, we've received some bug reports that they're currently working on fixing them. Not only will they fix the bug reports, but also consider option settings and optimizations. Regarding the physics engine, they're using the Kawaii physics as a plug-in for RePOP. The physics engine used in the original version is not compatible with Unreal Engine 5. So because of that, the behavior of the physics engine was caused by a bug in the parameters, and they're going to fix it. We're also fixing other graphical bugs, if you notice anything. So basically, that booba translation, and it's a little bit moving more in the original and not moving this, is because of the plugin they were using that's not compatible with the new Unreal Engine 5. They're going to address it. So you may see jiggle physics increase. Finally, disappointed that some influencers and journalists are spreading false news, such as the suggestion that I proposed RePOP mode as a censored mode and negotiated to make the original mode uncensored. The fact is that we have obtained ESRB approval for the game specifications that you're playing right now, applied to the platformer, and obtained released approval without receiving any correction instructions from all the platformers. This is the same as what I told you before. In other words, it's exactly what he said. They've not censored it. This is the same game that they were talking about. It has been released. And the slight change in jiggle physics for the booba is just because it went from Unreal Engine 3 using a specific plugin to Unreal Engine 5, where said plugin didn't work. Other than that, by all means, I mean, just enjoy it. I think it's fine the way it is. Go ahead and enjoy it. It's out right now. Certainly has more people playing it than Concord or Dustborn ever did. Anyway, let me know what you think of this. Be sure to like, share, and sub. If you have done that, thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you. And well,
bye.